Highly educational content today. I want everybody to pay close attention because we'll be focusing on bilingual foreign languages. This is going to be highly educative, entertaining, and I'm very sure you pick one or two things in my video. So I strongly encourage everyone to learn at least one additional language, being it Spanish, being it Mandarin, being it French, whatever language you think you should learn. It's going to increase your brain power. At It's not only enhancing your brain power, but it also help you to connect with people all around the world. So for today, you know, I'm just gonna say one thing. I was privileged to learn Mandarin through my studies in the People Republics of China, and since graduating, I have worked tirelessly. So this has benefited me globally from this knowledge through the experience which I've gathered, meeting people, connecting with people globally, work experience via the internet, remote, hybrid job, on site job. I've been able to, as you can see, I'm gonna show you a few books. Look at this. This is for spoken languages, but this is not basic actually. It's used when you get to the intermediate level. We have one of this. Then we have another one. This one is, we call this Fajiang Hanyu. Fajiang Hanyu is also for advanced learning of Mandarin. Then also we have Fajiang Hanyu. This is also a very good book to use in studying Chinese language. So I'm going to be relating with everyone today, you know, based on what I have learned for a very, very, very long time. A very long time, because the first time I heard Mandarin language spoken by a friend of mine when I visited China, I think that was 2008. I was in shock because I thought I could never do it. I spent few years over there and I was surprised by what learning could do to a human brain. So I will advise every one of you to step up your game. Step up your game. Just make it part of your to-do list. So as I was saying, Mandarin has been very, it's an interesting language actually, but based on United Nations statistics, I'm going to check on it. Maybe I think and I believe it's one of the most difficult language, if not number one most difficult in the world to learn, because it comes with its own ups and downs. Like its vowels are like and one word can mean have a lot of different meaning, maybe four meanings. So that is how it is, and it comes with the listening, the spoken, and you have the write the that's like the character. You even have to cram the character. It's not like in English where you have the A B C D. No, there's nothing like that. So you have to learn how to write. It's like an art. It's so beautiful. It's like an art. So you have to learn all those things as the basic. Just like you're in a nursery school, you're starting from square one. So it's a long journey, and it involves a lot of patience for you for the language to flow through your vein. So I'm going to show you few basic knowledges of how You can have a conversation. Maybe it's your first time of talking to someone from China, and you want to have a conversation with that person, a basic conversation, just to introduce yourself and all that. You can go by saying ni hao. Ni hao is a form of greetings, Ni hao. It's like saying hello. It's just a basic way of saying hello to anybody in China. Ni hao. And it's also a form of respect in China, because the Chinese people carry their culture in high esteem. They don't play with culture. They take it as a form of dignity for them. So ni hao, they are going to respond to you respectfully. So when they say ni hao, you can always say ni hao ma. You understand? Ni hao, ni hao. You can do that as well. Either he says ni hao, you say ni hao in response, or you say ni hao ma. Hope you're fine too. It means hello. Hope you're fine. So you can proceed with saying 你叫什么名字? So 你叫什么名字 simply means what is your name? What is your name? That is what it means. 你叫什么名字? Your response should be 我叫 Frank. 我叫 John. That means my name is Frank. My name is John. You see how easy that is. So maybe the next question he might throw at you is to get to know where you come from, because as it is, China is getting open to the world, and we have different nationality doing business studying in China. So he might be curious to get to know your nationality. So the next question he will ask you is definitely, what is your nationality? Which in Mandarin simply means 你是哪国人? 你是哪国人? Where are you from? Then you can reply by saying 我是法国人. I am from France. Every country has his ways of being pronounced in China. Like Australia is Odalia, New Zealand is Shinshila, then we have Brazil as Bashi, America is Meguo, Canada is Janada. Then so many other countries have the way of pronouncing their country name in China. So you just have to learn how your country is being pronounced in Chinese form. So the conversation is going on now. You guys are being polite to each other, and you're giving back this polite response, which is good. So the next thing you can say to him, or he should say back to you, is 我很高兴认识你. It's nice to meet you, which is cool, right? A polite way of making new friends. 我很高兴认识你. Then you also go like 我也 like I'm also 我也很高兴认识你. I believe you are picking one or two things. These are just basic conversation in China. Then as I said earlier, let's refresh back to how we started this conversation, like ni hao ma, wo hen hao, and all that. So if you want to close the conversation and you're trying to step up your game in the language bilingual tactics, you can just close the conversation by saying 谢谢, like thank you. You understand? He will know that okay, you are improving in your language skills, but you will still get there. So this is how to make friends. So in our next video, there's still going to be a lot of educative skills and basic knowledge, where when you go out, maybe to the mall, to the markets, you can easily, just like the way I did also. It wasn't an easy journey. I had to like read a lot of books, communicate with people, which is a necessity, and you have to like make sure you speak a lot, because if you're shy to talk, if you're shy to communicate, there's no how the locals can correct you. Maybe you're trying to put together a sentence in Mandarin, and maybe you're not putting it right. So there are people that will say, okay, you're doing your best, but say it this way next time. So this has helped me a lot. I'm not saying I'm 100% good also, but to the level I am, I think I can communicate fluently with whoever the local is, either from the northern part of China or from the southern part of China. I remember back then when I was still, the whole thing was still strange to me. I would be like, how can this be? This is just impossible. I heard my friends speaking it with Uber drivers and market women, and I'll be looking at him as if he's an alien or something, because speaking another language from a different continent can be a real deal breaker. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So here I am now. I've been privileged to connect with thousands and thousands of Mandarin speakers, and this has helped me a lot. So you can also do the same thing. Either you're a businessman, you're a student, and all that. I remember back then when I have to go to a restaurant and or to the mall, and I'll be like, 我要那个我想吃我饿了 and people will be like asking me different. The locals might not be good in their English, but it's a must for you to catch up with your Mandarin skills, so that living in China can be easier for you. So if you have any question, please comment below. Let me ask you. This is just the beginning. You're going to be seeing a lot of videos of me having conversation on platforms, talking with a lot of Chinese people, and I'm also going to be vlogging with a lot of Chinese people, discussing with them, having conversation with them in different topics and way of life, cultural differences, and so many other things. So thank you guys.